What's up guys, this is Aaron from Gear Up and welcome to another episode. So good to see you guys. Today we have something special. I'm going to talk about the DJI Mobile 3 action cam slash cell phone gimbal. I want to compare this with the current one that I already have, which is the Feiyutech SPG2 Plus. I bought this 2 years ago and I want to see if there's any advancements in that area and see if that helps you with your shopping. So the answer I'm trying to answer today, hopefully that you're asking, is if you're planning to buy one, is the DJI a proper one? Or if you already have one, is it time to upgrade? So let's talk about this more after these messages. Behold the DJI Mobile 3 and half of my eye is a button. Well, first I gotta thank Chris from Hot Hardware Reviews, our next door neighbor actually. They lent us this little puppy to review and I thank you guys for that. I'll link them down below. Please check out their blogs and articles. It's really detailed, it's really good stuff. So check them out. Now, here is my little SPG2 Plus. This thing is 2 years old. I bought this on Amazon for my channel to see how things go. Now, how does this compare to this? 2 years later, what do these two have in common and where do they diverge? And that's the important thing we're looking at. Both have stabilization. I really hope they do. Both have proprietary apps which do time-lapse and panoramic and face tracking, which is awesome. They both can charge your cell phones while they're docked in there. They have freebies. They come with their own stands. And these guys have, this one has an extra, he has a GoPro mount with it. They're both priced around the same. This thing is about $120 for the basic set. This one also runs about $140, even 2 years later. If you go on Amazon, that's what it looks like. Come on, Feiyutech, there's a competition, drop the price. But price range, they're identical. Even the weight is very close. This guy, the Mobile 3, runs 410 grams, on my scale at least. This guy runs 434 grams on my scale. The build quality, that's where it's starting to be different. This one is metal, mostly is heavier, but it doesn't feel it. This thing is mostly plastic. It's just well built nonetheless, like a DJI product. So it's really a preference how you feel it. This is less cold on a cold winter's day. This DJI is so much more fun to grip than this guy. You need gloves. This feels cold right now in my hands. Battery life, this thing runs 16 hours, 14 to 16 hours straight, which is pretty darn awesome. If you have your phone plugged in to charge it, of course that's gonna drop, but this guy runs for 16 hours, which is way longer than even my cell phone, what my cell phone can handle in terms of filming. This one's a little bit shorter, maybe 8 to 10 hours, but that's 2 years and battery tech for you. One thing I really enjoy about the Mobile 3 is the shape of the handle. It is angled at 15 degrees. It kind of looks like your flight simulator joystick or your airplane joystick itself. It has a trigger, it has a thumb button right here, it controls it, and it's just ergonomic. When you hold it, your wrist is not really hurting at all. I like this right here. Now I have to say that this gimbal is really quiet. The motor is like barely perceptible to me as you hold it and spin it, and even when there's opposing forces, it doesn't have a loud. This is really great, nice and quiet. I think you're probably here to also find out if this thing is any good at stabilization, and as a gimbal it works great. As a product, I think DJI has not really moved the bar any higher. Maybe it's just improved on certain things that other gimbals don't, like in terms of lightness, price, compactability. It's just so good, and the battery life is pretty darn amazing. But other than that, in terms of stabilization, it is par on course. Yes, I said that, par on course. It's just like everybody else. If you've used gimbals before, you would have run into this, well, little problem, but it's annoying to me at least, is when you have the gimbal running, your phone is filming, your app is running, everything is all set up. But then suddenly you're trying to shift, you're trying to physically adjust the phone, like volume or something was accidentally tapped. The manufacturers don't want you to do that because you're fighting the motors right here, and it's never good. You see, you don't want to do that. Now, DJI has designed into this a sleep mode, which if you tap this button 3 times, it goes to sleep. And then you can just physically adjust your phone, and you can notice, you see the motor is like not, protesting or anything like that. So that's great. And when you're done, you just double tap this and it wakes it up again. So isn't that great? I think that's awesome. Plus point of 2 years is how compact this thing is versus the SPG. Look how long this thing is. It's a bigger thing to deal with in your luggage, and this fits so much smaller. Awesome. So in short, the Mobo 3 is competitive because it has a good price, it's light, it's compactable, and it's just really light to use. And it's got the DJI brand, which everyone likes, I guess nowadays is a trend, unless you're Trump. But other than that, this is great. Now, let's talk about the negatives though. This is my favorite part because I'm a critical and negative person. I know you are too, deep down in your heart, as positive as you are. If you're a glass half full kind of guy, deep down you like the yes. You're always waiting for the yes, but part. So this is the yes, but piece. Not that kind of but. But, we're moving on. The first negative would be the app. The app just is, just not intuitive. It is rated lowly in the App Store for a reason. I'm not sure what it is with gimbal app makers that they just don't know how to design UIs or interfaces. But in terms of ease of use, I give that a thumbs down. The second problem is customization, or the lack thereof. There's one thing that the SPG was really good at doing is, and just like a lot of other gimbal makers, was allowing you to adjust the speed of the motors, both for X or Y axis, or whatever speed you want, or strength and follow tracking speed, you could adjust it. With the Mobo 3, there is a sport mode that you can activate, but I think that should be the default because the follow and track in default mode is just plain slow. But other than that, DJI does not allow you or give you the option or uses the option to adjust that. So thumbs down for that one. My third problem with this is probably less so of an issue, but I think it's a tell of DJI's marketing strategy, is in terms of accessories, these guys do not come with an action cam mount. Others do. And I'm not sure why. Maybe I got a feeling that they just want you to buy the Osmo instead of attaching your action cam to this in place of your cell phone. So thumbs down for that one. Oh, speaking of accessories, I've got a little issue with the case that came with this thing. Now, the case is really nice. It has a little nice DJI OSMO logo in here, and it's nice and plush in here where you can store your gimbal. But if you bought the gimbal with this stand, if it came along with the tripod stand, there's actually nowhere to put it except for this elastic pocket in here in the back, which creates a huge hump and it doesn't store flat anymore. So I think thumbs down on that design decision. So we're done with that part. While using this, another problem cropped up. I'm not sure if this is just the app. If you look at the sample video right now, you notice how jerky it is. It stutters. There's cut frames or something like that. And this is not just unique to DJI's app and the footage that I film here. It also happens on my SPG. And I'm not sure if it's the Bluetooth on my phone, and I don't think it's my Pixel itself because I use a Pixel 2 XL. And I don't think it's that problem because I've used my SPG on my Nexus 6P and my Pixel 1. And they all have the same problem. I believe is the Bluetooth. When you're connected by Bluetooth and when you're doing face tracking and all those things and trying to film, the bitrate just drops. Something is happening with Bluetooth. So what I have to do is default to my regular camera app, which the footage turns out fine. When I use my regular camera app, that's the point. It works fine, but when you use the app, they stutter. So it's a connectivity issue, and I'm not sure if it's just a Pixel in general, a Google product issue. So comment down below if you use gimbals and your app and what phone you use, like you use a Samsung or a OnePlus, whatever it is. Let me know down below. Let us know down below to see if this is a problem all throughout the gamut. So as it stands, I have to stop using the Mimo app altogether, which cuts off all the features that it provides, like time-lapse and all those things. So I don't know. Comment down below and let me know what's going on here. Or DJI, contact me or something. I just took the phone off this thing and I just noticed how warm it is right here. The motor runs really warm. I didn't get this issue with the SPG, so for what it's worth, it is warm. So at the end of the day, would I recommend this thing? Yes. I would say if you're looking for something new and you want to try it out, or if you're a DJI fan, Tachian Industries fanboy, go for one of these. For $120, you can't go wrong. But on the other hand, if you already have one, don't bother upgrading. On the other hand, if you are looking for an option besides DJI, SPG, and I'm not a spokesperson for them, mind you, SPG just came out with something new that's very similar to this. It folds up this small and it runs for $99, under $100. Check it out on Amazon, a link down below. I forgot the name. Just gonna link it down below and you can check it out and let me know if you really think it's legit. So there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching today. I'm relegated to the bedroom because my mom-in-law is here. So if you enjoyed this video today, remember to subscribe down below to help support me some more. It shows your support and it helps my channel grow. Another way you can help is my Patreon page. And remember to thumbs up if you like this video. Yes, remember to thumbs up if you like this video and comment down below. And thumbs down. Thumbs down, yes. Thumbs down if you like to go out and hunt for white rabbit meat and rabbit pelt. If you go hunt for the white rabbit, you kill it, what are you going to say to its widow and its kids? I'm sorry I killed your husband for meat because I like to wear his skin on my crotch because they make great underwear. Is that what you're going to tell? That's sad. That's really sad. Thumbs down for that kind of situation. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate y'all and love y'all. Do go out and have a great day and remember to help someone in need. I love you guys. Peace.